It was ladies' night featuring the Budweiser Super Late Models, Model Coverall Modifieds, Coors Light Sportsman, the 4-cylinders, and the Good Humor Mini Wedges all in action. Up first, it was the Sportsman, and it was carnage-filled. 6 caution flags at lap number 1. Gerald Gunderson and Jackson Walker, Gerald Schwartz to tangle in turn number 4. Then at lap number 6, Dylan Holtzlander spins in turn number 3. Then at lap number 11, Tyler Naraki, Adam Chase make contact. Naraki with major damage would be done for the rest of the night. Adam Chase pinch driving the number 44 car tonight, takes home the victory though, at his only race in 3 years. Brings the number 44 car to the victory lane in the Sportsman. The Modifieds were up next, and Kevin Good spins on lap number 3. And then at lap number 3, Josh Frye, while battling, flies off the backstretch, but he would be able to recover and continue the race. Frye would get all the way back to the second position, but when it's all said and done, he ran out of time, and Zach Clark, the number 9, takes home his second feature win of the season in the Modifieds. The Super Late Models were up next, and at the beginning of the race, at lap number 1 and turn number 1, Tim Green and David Fretz make contact in green. Hard contact at the turn number 1 wall, and the 21 machine. He would be done along with David Fretz for the evening. Then Ben Welch spins on the backstretch, also on lap number 1 after a restart. Lap number 2, we had a hard time getting it going. Lee Van Dyke, who ran fast time spins in turn number 2. He started from the front row though and never looked back. He just turned 15 years old a week ago. His first feature win ever for the 22. Young Evan Shokto finds his first trip ever to the victory lane. Almost 20 cars strong, the 4-cylinders would be up next. Battle side by side, Hector Garcia Jr. spins in turn number 2 and backs it in the wall, but he would be able to continue. Corey Holtzlander, last year's track champion with 6 wins already on the season, does it again, comes to the field, and takes home another victory in the number 1. The mini wedges were up next. It was Ethan Hoekstra winner, along with Braydon Cook. After a rough and tumble first feature race, the Sportsmen were back in action for their second feature. Gunderson spins again in lap number 7 in turn number 1. Then, with just a couple more laps to go, setting up a photo finish, Jackson Walker and Gerald Gunderson tangle again on the backstretch at lap number 18. It came down to a fantastic 3-wide finish between Gerry Sheppard, Austin Hull, and Brian Tomey. At the end of the day, it was Gerry Sheppard by a half a car, the number 77, back in victory lane for the second time in 2018. Model Coverall Modifieds were up next. Kevin Good gets a great start, but at lap number 2, Billy Epping has problems, spins the car backwards, but keeps it off the wall, although Epping would be done for the night with a mechanical failure. With just a couple laps left, Josh Frye in lap traffic sneaks past Kevin Good and recovers nicely to Good to have to settle for second, and Josh Frye wins yet another in the Model Coverall Modifieds. Super Late Model feature race number 2 was up for grabs, and this time another full field. They tear off into turn number 1 side by side in 3-wide battles at lap number 10. Boris Yurkovic and Lee Van Dyke tangle in turn number 3, setting up our first caution flag of the night. That's all it took. Dave Lake working hard for it, moves past Lauren Bush, moves past Jordan Delkey, and moves past Tom Thomas. He would go to the lead at lap number 11 and hang on by about 5 car lengths over Tom Thomas and Lauren Bush. Very excited Dave Lake back into the victory lane. And the final race of the evening, the 4-cylinders looking for bragging rights up for grabs for the final race of the night. Battles throughout the track, and Faye Shook spins a lap number 1 and turn number 3 along with Bill Pease. Both cars would be retired for the evening. But only his second race this season, former winner, he comes back to race, and only his second race. Kyle Hamm finds his way to victory lane after working his way up through the field. Corey Holtzlander would have to settle for second. Up next week at Berlin, the Primera Plastics 200 ARCA Racing Series along with the Sportsman 4-cylinder and mini wedges. It's also beach night. We'll have a tailgate party and $3 Coronas as well. All the details, tickets, and information online, berlinraceway.com.